And welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Knowledge. Sorry I hadn't made a video in a little while. Me and my wife just had our very first child on Saturday. A baby boy came in at 8 pounds, 8 ounces, so I am a very proud new father. But on today's video, we're going to go over a very old video I had made and the return that finally came back. So on that old video, keep in mind that video only has 204 views. You really got to go deep into my channel. But we opened up one of these, the Neo Genesis Japanese Premium files. And inside this set are 9 cards. And it's all the starters of Gen 2. And this one is a sealed one. And you can see in the sealed one, you got your Gen 2 starters. So you got Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita. And this one's still sealed, so if I ever wanted to open it again, I could. And then this is just, again, the one that we opened on the channel. If you want to go back and watch that video, go ahead. Just look for a video with like 204 views. And the question was, it was brought up by one of our viewers, Monty, who's been around this channel. I want to say it was one of the very first like 20 subscribers I ever had. You know, talked about this product, and I said, you know what, I'll open it up. I'll send all these cards away, and we'll see what they come back. And keep in mind, whenever it comes to CGC, these older bulk returns, or at least all the returns that are coming back when it comes strictly the bulk, they're all in at that lower price point, the older bulk grading costs. So each card you'll see, it cost me $7.20 to have graded. The premium files, like I said, $60 to $70 still currently on eBay. I paid $60 for them. So all in, price of the sealed product plus price of grading, I'm 100% all in on these cards for right around $124. So the question is there money to be made? Was it a good investment? Was it a poor investment? And at the end of this video, I'll also go over my thought process of how I would sell these on eBay or whatever, you know, auction site you would like to use. So we got a Totodile, came back a mint 9. Chrononaught came back a mint 9. And when I played, I had Pokemon Gold growing up. I had Red, Blue, but I also had Gold. And this was my first starters I ever had were water Pokemon. I always liked Squirtle for Gen 1s. And then always liked Totodile for Gen 2. For Alligator, so this is the holo. So the rares for all the starters are always holo. And this card, when I had opened up the original one, it did have some real decent holo bleed, a little bit of surface issues. I'm surprised it came back as high as it did with a mint 9. The Chikorita came back a mint 9. Got the Bayleaf, came back a mint 9. And then again, the holo Meganium came back in another mint 9. So far we've seen nothing but mint 9s. And anytime you open these vintage products, you always hope at the minimum for a 9. You do hope occasionally you get higher. Maybe you get like a gem mint 10. But so far we've only seen 9s. Cyndaquil came back a mint 9. This is probably my second favorite of the Gen 2 starters. Arguably, you know, one of my first. It's hit or miss. Quilava came back a mint 9. So every single card out of this has graded a 9, with the exception of the Typhlosion. Typhlosion being the big hitter, you know, something important to keep in mind. This is the Neo Premium file. Typhlosion, no, it's not the T17. I wish it was T17, but you would kind of throw out all the value for that. But it did come back a Gem Mint 9.5, and out of the 3 starters, this is the one that you hope will get the highest grade because it is the most valuable of all of them. This card, in my opinion, and keep in mind this is 100% opinion-based, if I were to have cracked this slab, sent it to PSA, I do believe strongly that it would come back at 10. I don't see many, if any, issues on this card. So now it brings up the question, well, how would I sell these? A lot of the auctions that have sold on eBay, there have been buy it nows, best offer accepted, but all the actual auctions, they're all selling right around the $100 mark, and they're selling with the 3 starters. So you have like one lot of Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, these being the 3 most expensive. But like I said, right around that $100 mark. So to be very, very conservative, each starter lot would be right around $100 on eBay. And again, that is a very conservative dollar amount. And if I were to sell these cards, I would not sell them as, the 3 starter lots. I would sell them as a whole, as one giant lot, all 9 cards. Now, I'm in a position where I do not own these cards in graded form, with the exception of obviously this submission coming here. So I don't have like a ton of incentive to sell these cards at a low price. So what I normally would do for a product like this is sell them, or just not really even sell them, just list them on eBay as a lot, all 6 cards, and ask for a pretty unrealistic dollar amount with best offer. So what I would do is I would look at all completed sold listings. Like I said, I value these cards if I were to buy them right around that $100 mark, but I'm not going to ask for that. I'm going to ask for a lot more. So the lot itself is probably conservatively worth $300. I would probably list on eBay between $499 to like $600, like a super aggressive, super high valuation with best offer, and just see what I get back. And, if I could go back, maybe I'll even research a little more. And I don't know how realistic a higher dollar amount would be, but maybe. And, then I just sit and wait and see if I get any type of offers. And if I don't get any offers, I'll just lower the price at, given enough time. Now, these will be in a very, very weird position because there's not a single lot currently listed on eBay of all 9 cards. There's just not. So it is always very interesting when you have the only one of a, type of Pokemon lot. Again, this being all the starters, all 9 cards from the premium file. So, I could potentially go aggressive, and that's the beautiful thing, guys. When you buy these cards and you love them and you don't have like all this incentive to sell, you can sit on them. And at the worst case scenario, the worst case is I never sell these cards and I just add them to my collection. And like I said, I'm all in 100% for these cards at $124. $124 is such a minimal amount of money when it comes to these cards. When you think about like a modern day booster box could pick up for right around that $120 area, So to have 9 cards of Gen 2 starters from Neo Genesis, graded, lowest grade being a 9, I have now the hollows of the 3 starters for the rares. I mean, how awesome are these? Just these cards right here, to me are worth, a pretty decent penny. So, but what they're worth to me and what they're worth to other people is, it's really what the market's going to be. But at the end of the day, I could sit on these cards forever. And if they don't sell for a price I feel comfortable with, I'll just hold on to them. But it brings up the question now of, was it worth it to have these cards graded? And I would say that, yeah, for $124, all in, grading fees plus cost of the sealed product, like I said, conservatively, I believe that the 9 cards here on the low end are valued at $300. And that's my opinion. And that's, with a lot of eBay recently sold listings with the 3 starters at $100 a piece. So was it a good investment? Yeah, it's, assuming I get that $299, $300 mark, it's a well over 100% gain. So yeah, I think it was a great investment, and it's something I think more people will eventually start doing in the future. Maybe we'll already start to see some of these returns come back, but I want to know what you guys think. $124 all in for price of product plus grading costs. Was it a good investment in your opinion? Would you guys, do the same thing, or would you say, no, I'd stay away from that, even though these cards are vintage from 1999, it's maybe not something you're interested in, or you're just more of an English collector and you don't like cards like this. But I am curious what you guys think. And the crazy thing is, like I said, these premium files still do sell for $60. You can probably go on eBay right now and find one sealed between that $60 to $70. And yeah, it's nice to have one now that's completely open, graded. I have a decent understanding of what these cards will grade at now, and I expect, you know, that 9 area. Typhlosion being great at that gem mint. But hey guys, listen, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I got a ton of video thoughts and video ideas that I want to put out. Like I said, I just been busy with the baby. I got like in my cell phone I put notes of video thoughts, and it's getting pretty full right now. I could probably produce a video right now every day for the next 30 days if I could find the time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Following up will probably be that other CGC return. We'll look at the rest of the cards. This is just a small part of that return. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one.